Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to What I Don't Know About Things Will Shock You. And today we are looking at 9 scary paranormal TikToks and videos will leave you haunted. Scary set of TikTok Scream Stream by LoeyLane. I am so excited to get in the video. Like I said, I don't care for scary stuff, but I like Loey though. Which is like, why would you do scary things if I like you, you know? It's like that people who go cave diving, it's somebody you love, right? And they do something dangerous. Why? Anyways, she's just making videos, so let's get right into it. I skipped her intro and the sponsorship, but check out the whole video if you like, and check out his streams if you like too. But yeah,
let's get into the scary videos.
We are watching Bizarre Bub Scary Comp 95 today.
Bizarre Beb is a channel that makes like compilations of scary videos. So wow, this is like reaction on Loey's reaction on my reaction. Like, wow.
In the following video, two friends are goofing off inside
she
a
scared me.
playground at a time when no one else is around.
Okay, I have headphones on.
Okay, where'd you go?
It's late at night, and the restaurant where the kids' play area is located isn't being occupied by children. So, with not much else to do, both friends rush over to the restaurant's ported by the camera pointing.
Damn, I skipped it. I'm sorry, I was just trying to change my face.
Shot me 3 times. Okay, where'd you go?
It's late at night, and the restaurant where the kids' play area is located isn't
I
being
like the scary
occupied by children.
bright face.
So, with not much else to do, both friends rush over to the restaurant's playground to have some fun. However, it would be during this playful moment that something pretty creepy is caught on camera. The following
Like
is
what?
they caught. Take a look.
Okay.
Jesus. Okay, this is my POV. Enjoy. This is where I have to get up to. This is really hard. I feel too big to do this.
Girl, it reminds me of those second kill videos. I feel too big to do this. I'm scared.
Yeah.
I thought that was a disembodied
Wait, where'd
laugh.
you go, left or
Wait,
right?
what?
Which way do I go? I feel like I'm in Alice in Wonderland. Here, she went that way. Freaky.
Just go to your friend.
Yours is bright.
Wait, is that whispers?
Dark. Okay.
That was definitely a whisper, right?
Guys, I can't do this. I feel like I keep bonking my head too. That's crazy. There's like actual good down here.
Ah, what is that?
For human hamsters.
Oh, did that say I'm Peggy?
Oh my god, someone
Written up there? Did you see that?
hamsters.
Find Peggy.
We don't need to.
Someone bashed in this window.
Damn, that's like somebody bashed hard.
Neither friend had realized what was caught until much later, and the one recording this didn't hear anything while taking the video. The only voice heard was her friend's, who was somewhere far
Maybe
off
she
in the
did it.
jungle gym. The other voice was completely missed, but not by the camera's mic, as apparently a child's voice is captured.
Freaky. Yours is brighter. Mine's all.
It sounds like behind you or something.
It isn't clear as to what's being said or whispered, but it sounds like the babbling noise you'd hear from a young child. For this reason, viewers think that this might have been the ghost of a child who hasn't left the playground.
Whoa.
If that's the case, then who knows what else happens at night when no one else is around. While it isn't exactly certain what was caught,
That wasn't
both
at
friends were
night?
creeped out by this clip. But unfortunately, like most videos, this one remains a mystery.
That definitely sounded like a very real whisper to me. Both times sounded like somebody whispering straight into the phone mic. So that's really, really weird, especially because some of the whispers.
See, my thing is, it sounds way too authentic to. It's just like top quality whisper, right? So I don't know. I don't think it's real. They may have added it post.
Whispers came right after she talked. I don't know. I think that's so spooky. It's giving Five Nights at Freddy's.
Wait, where'd you go, left or right?
It's giving security breach.
I feel like I'm in Alice in Wonderland. Here, she went that way. Freaky. Yours is brighter, mine's all...
Yeah, it's literally whispering while she's talking. That's so creepy, but also like if a kid was going like if like a child's spirit was going to be anywhere, would it not be at the McDonald's playground? Like that's honestly so real. These also barely exist anywhere anymore. I feel like there are so rarely like playgrounds now. I feel
Yeah, replaced by iPads. Oh my god, I cited my local McDonald's. There's like 2 iPad stations. And I think they have like these like table toys now too, like table screen type toys.
like at fast food restaurants, at least not that I've seen in a couple of years. Peggy can stay lost. Screw that. It did say find Peggy, which I thought was kind of weird. That probably has nothing to do with this, but probably just somebody scribbling. Definitely.
You know, it could be this place with the Find Peggy and the broken glass and everything. It's like a setup for this place itself, and they have like speakers throughout that tunnel that, you know, throw in noises to like make the creepy effect.
Sounds like a little girl, or like not even a little girl. It just sounds like a kid whispering straight into the mic. You can tell that she didn't hear it when she was recording.
Inside an airplane is an employee who's recording a video showing what he does in a typical workday. As part of a
So are we not taking flights anymore?
cleaning crew, his main job is to clean planes that have just landed. This is something that he often does at night, especially with planes that are big enough to hold the most trash. But one night, he decides to do something different. Rather than leaving the plane that he just cleaned, he stays behind. Usually, a cabin cleaner moves on to clean the next aircraft, but seeing that his work was done and that no passengers would board the plane for a while, he stays. Purely for the fun of it, he does this. But this experience was anything but fun.
That just seems on purpose, honestly.
Because, as he hides in the back of the plane, this happens.
For fun? You're sitting on a dark airplane for fun? We have very different ideas of fun.
Or fucking real.
This is a lot. This is a lot.
And you know why I think this is staged? Because his phone is the only source of light inside that whole plane, okay? So like, even if you were hiding, you can't really hide in a dark room when there's a big ass, bright ass flash of light on your face.
What? No, I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm gonna get jump scared.
No.
Me too. I have my eyes covered partly.
What?
Let's go. Let's go. Let's.
What?
Who is he talking to?
I know I'm not dumb enough to lift those shades up because I got my flash on in here. They gonna catch my ass if they see.
I think it's somebody outside the plane, like maybe hijacking or something.
What's going on?
Yes. I ain't gonna lie to y'all though, it's mad cold in here. And it's
Yo, in a metal tube, sir. Of course it's mad cold. Why do I keep pausing? I'm sorry.
I mean, I know it doesn't look that dark on the camera, but it's dark. Let's go! Let's go!
Okay.
Right.
I
Sitting on the back of the plane.
I thought that he saw something, and that's why I was like, what? What is going on? I think he's literally just excited that he's on a plane alone. I'm happy for him. I don't understand. I don't understand what's fun about this, but I'm happy for him if he's happy.
Probably think I'm doing this for fame.
Wait, what was that? Something broke? One baby one.
Say, probably think I'm.
Oh.
Ooh.
I'm doing this for fame.
It could be fish fire too.
Caught off guard, he walks over to see if anyone's there, but to his shock, the space is completely empty. Somehow, the seatbelt flings out towards the aisle in a sudden motion, without there being someone on the seat. It seemingly throws itself, as if unbuckled by a passenger who's eager to get off the plane. Whatever it was that just happened scared the living daylights out of him,
He's like, I'm
so
out.
much
Never
so
mind.
that he scurries back to his hiding spot in the back of the plane.
Baby
Hours pass,
boy,
and he
just
gets
leave
off
the plane.
after personnel finds him inside. All in all, This experience has left him so rattled that he continues to share updates talking about this incident and mentioning how he should have stayed out of this plane. It goes without saying, but this incident has spooked him beyond belief.
Did you lose your job? Like, is that where this ended up? Because posting this, especially, putting a face to your name, a choice, literally a choice. However, that definitely, it seemed like something flung the seatbelt off. I don't understand why he stayed for hours, but it did look like something like flung the seatbelt off of the chair, kind of like at him. Maybe there was like a vibration from the floor as he was walking, and it made the seatbelt slip down, but I don't know. What do you guys think?
I still think it's like a fishing wire, like some sort of parlor trick. I don't believe it, because why would you go back to hiding where you were hiding, you know? Like, they know you are there, your lights are still on, and what, you're just gonna stay in that darkest tube with a ghost? That doesn't make no sense.
Think about that one. Haunted plane?
On August 27th of 2024, a store manager watches footage of something that happened earlier while sounding pretty nervous. Something happened as he was unpacking boxes, and he knows that he caught it on camera. In fact, many things happen in this footage, but it's what happens towards the end of the video that terrifies him greatly. Ever since then, he's been watching his back, hoping that it doesn't happen again. The following is the store manager's footage. Watch.
Oh no. Oh no.
Single night. Just putting things away from the box. All right, now watch. I want you guys to focus on this area right here. Okay?
Okay.
Hold on, let me speed this up a bit. All right, watch.
You have the doctrine right, and you stow it on a shelf in your closet, and do not pull that
But
doctrine
oh,
out.
Interesting.
What good does that
We'll
doctrine
get back here for you guys to give you a better view. Look at that. And I'm just like tripping, like, what?
okay.
I like how they put 5x speed.
Box?
Okay, but
Guess we'll find out.
pay attention to this area right here.
I can grant that they
Watch.
they could teach justification correctly. But so what? It's not what I asked you.
Is that you?
Is that a target?
Look, I'm here by myself. Nobody's here. It's just me. See that?
What?
Is that a target? I mean, it's red, but I don't think it's a target.
I'm not afraid of you. Is that you? That threw down the box earlier?
Oh no. Oh, this creeps me out. No,
Oh,
no,
God,
no,
that's a
no,
mannequin.
No. Okay, fine.
Oh god, that's
Okay,
a
fine.
mannequin.
Mannequin's fine.
Come on out.
I pray this one's a hoax because this one is freaking me out. I can't tell.
You don't scare me.
I can't tell you why. I don't know why. I literally don't know why. They scare me. They scare me, man. Scare
Come on
me
out,
bad.
pussy.
Why are you taunting them?
Always trying to mess with me.
He said always trying to mess with me. This means this is not the first time.
I can't tell if he thinks this is a ghost or not. Oh, what? What? What?
Oh, shit.
What? That was quite the reaction.
No. Hell no. No. Let me see. Hold on.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Where am I? Look, there I am right
So
there.
that's him.
Look,
Oh,
you see that?
his hair got
You
pulled.
see that? Nah. Nah, nah. I don't know.
As if the store manager wasn't already spooked, this happens. Recorded by the camera pointing at the side entrance of the store is this: the manager's hair lifting on its own.
No.
Or better put, getting tugged by something unseen. It's the sudden yank on his hair that sends him running in a panic frenzy, making him think that someone was messing with him. But upon watching the security footage of this incident, he sees that no one was behind him. If no one was there, then whose forceful pull did he feel? While some viewers believe that this might have been the ghost he was calling out, others don't know what to think. To the manager, however, he knows exactly what this was and believes it's the same entity that's been messing with the store. But of course, I'll let you come up with your own conclusions. Was a ghost caught on camera? Or had something else happened to explain this incident?
You know, this confuses me so much because you see so many videos, right? Okay, let's take this one prime example. You don't see anything on the screen, but clearly something happened, right? But then in others, you see like translucent figures floating around. It's like we need ghost scientists or something, you know what I mean?
Let me know what you think down below.
Okay, so when the box fell down, I don't know if this was made clear by Bizarre Bub, if he said this and I kind of just missed it because I was too focused on the perfect being in my lap. I don't know if I missed this. I wasn't sure if he thought that it was a ghost or not necessarily when we went into that second clip where he was like walking around the store and stuff. But if you taunt something like a spirit, if you're like, I'm not afraid of you, maybe, just maybe, they're gonna do something to make you afraid.
Exactly.
It definitely looked like something did lift his hair, though. It lifted his hair. Like, his hair was, like, pulled back by
Like, that was a tease.
No.
I hope for his sake he takes it easier on this ghost, because I don't think it's gonna tolerate the disrespect. It's that this is my target.
It is a target, but no, the ghost was more like, you know, you're not scared of me? Well, let me make you scared of me. That's what this was. But usually, right, in ghost-like situations, leave them alone, they'll leave you alone. Go back to minding your own business.
And you...
This is my amateur advice from my only solo encounter. This is not proof or anything.
We'll play by my rules. Someone in chat said that the target ghost and the plane ghost from the last video are dating. I kind of like that. They are. They just both pull pranks and then go home to one another in the astral plane. Yeah, it did look like somebody literally like took a strand of hair and pulled it, you know? And there was no break in the video whatsoever. I don't know if you noticed that, but he went from having the experience, like jumping, like, whoa, what was that? To immediately walking to the security camera to like review it. There was no cut, no like anything. It was all just one shot. So
now this next video was submitted to me by Alicia B, who recorded something that's left her pretty spooked. The whole incident took place at around 11 p.m. as Alicia recorded from inside her car. She was picking up her boyfriend from work like she usually does, only this time something catches her attention, prompting her to film this moment. In the distance is a motel like any other motor lodge. It's a basic motel with not much activity going on, or at least it seems like that, because as Alicia looks closely, she sees this.
Bro, focus. That's it.
See what I mean?
What?
See what I mean?
yeah, it literally looks like something like a
Bro.
what?
What the?
Having no clue as to what she was seeing, Alicia couldn't help but gasp. It was obvious that her eyes weren't playing tricks on her after seeing it more than once. A dark silhouette continuously appears and disappears as if flickering out of existence. This shadow, or whatever this might have been, just flashes momentarily before the video ends. Understandably, Alicia sends this footage in the hopes of getting an answer to her question. Just what exactly was caught on camera?
It like pops up from the ground. You know what I mean? Like that's how it looks to me, is like something popping up from the ground really fast. It really does look like somebody just pops up really fast, like a Halloween decoration almost. But why would that be in like the stairwell of this like motel? And also, is that what it is? I don't know.
I can give some context of motels. I used to work there. This guy, he tried to like off himself. Basically, a lot of people over there, right? Like, if you have money, you don't go to motels, you go to hotels. If you live in a motel, that means, you don't have money. That means you're like most likely to, off yourself and test the lingering spirits and shit like that. When I worked at the motel, night shift, I was like 19ish, and my friend, she got me into tarot and everything. She also worked with me. That's how we became friends. She said that there was something in the motel. She refused to leave the lobby at 3 a.m. especially. I was braver. Okay, I like went out because I noticed that the only time she and I had the same experience, because she used to notice like the door being hella rattled. But the thing is, every time she was about to fall asleep, the door would start randomly rattling, and it wasn't the wind, because it would just stop as soon as she woke up. So I think the ghost was nice, and the only time I experienced it, right, was when I was talking to people mentioning, oh yeah, there's a ghost over here, and I didn't acknowledge the ghost, and the door would start rattling, and it would go back to normal, or it would stop once I said sorry to the ghost. It was that simple for me.
That's it, right?
Oh, but also there was room 215. This one girl, one time, I gave her the room. Me and the same coworker were in the lobby because she and I are besties right now. We were there like I was 19, now I'm 25. Do the math, okay? We were together in the office. This girl comes in with her boyfriend. We give her the room 215. She comes down. She's like, hey, this room just feels so off. Can I get a different room? I'm like, okay, let me just go check if everything's okay, and then we can switch you out. I went there, and oh my god, I refused to stay in there. I was like holding onto the door open because I didn't want to experience what she did, because the energy was off. The room was like dimmer in a sense compared to every other room.
It literally looks like it's like rising up from the ground. Am I crazy? It's like
It's
phasing
like
in and out.
hide and seek, yeah.
What the?
That's so weird.
I think they both saw each other.
So weird. What could that be?
It's like a whack-a-mole.
It's like coming up from different directions every time. Why? I don't know. Like, I don't think it would be a shadow or anything. Like, it just like kept like going away. It's spooky, whatever it is. It's really, really, really creepy. It also, I thought that was just like a walkway. Maybe those are windows, but it kind of looked to me like a walkway to more rooms. Yeah, it kind of does look like a spirit playing peekaboo with the camera. You're right.
Right? Yeah.
That's really what it seems like. Peekaboo. Then it like vanishes, which is honestly very, very spooky.
In this last video, a man living in a small cottage suddenly starts recording after hearing noises coming from his
Wait,
attic.
last video already?
Oh, no.
He's been gathering evidence of these odd sounds that are often heard at night. From noises like thumps and creaks, he's been hearing all sorts of things, all of which emanate from his attic. Initially, he thought the noises were just part of the house, given that it's old. But one night, as he checks the space,
Part of the house, given that it's old, that is definitely a ghost.
like he always does, this happens.
I'm sorry, I missed the part.
The space, like he always does, were just part of the house, given that it's old. But one night, as he checks the space like he always does, this happens.
It looks
That's
like a
really
purpose.
loud.
Yeah. It's like somebody trying to get up from a chair.
Like, that doesn't sound like a little, oh, maybe there's an animal in your attic.
And then you're trying to go up there alone?
He's so brave. That's man privilege.
Or fucking real.
Brave enough to go up and check on it. It's a very...
It's this thing right here. What the fuck is that thing? That's the culprit. Also, life lessons with Lixue. Doesn't matter who you are, man, woman, child, animal, anything listening. If you hear things from your attic, doesn't matter if it's ghost or anything, you take a knife with you and then you get out the house and you wait in your driveway, call 911. That simple.
Dark
Stay in the open so nobody can, jump you or anything.
attic. I'm scared. I'm scared.
Yeah, why aren't the lights on? Why aren't the lights on?
No. Oh my god. What just happened? What just happened? What just 7.
Out of
Sorry,
nowhere,
Marty.
a piece of furniture flips on its own, scaring the living daylights out of him.
Out of all of us.
Understandably, the man drops everything, including his phone, and runs for it. Clearly, he
Oh
was
my god, there goes my whisper voice and here comes my high voice.
freaked out by whatever just happened. To this day, he stays at a friend's, where both he and his friend continue talking
Reasonably.
about this incident. They both agree that something haunts the attic, if not the whole house. But thankfully, it was all caught on camera. So then, just what exactly had been inside the attic?
The idea that that one could be a squatter is so much scarier than it being paranormal, but it really
Exactly. See what I mean?
did look like the piece of furniture just flipped on its own. I assume it's paranormal and that there was no sign that there was actually somebody there or something like that, because again, that would be so much scarier. But like, this really seems like it flips on its own. I don't know. Something moves over here and then it doesn't look like there's anything.
You know, can we all just make a law saying that paranormal shit exists and it's real? That way, like, the government can work on an, you know, like those exorcist team from Blue Exorcist. Paranormal police team. Yeah.
There. I feel like this could easily be.
To the any ghost in the area, this is nothing personal. It is just to help against malicious ghosts, and I don't think any of you are malicious around me or, you know, harmful. You're chill. Y'all have been nice to me. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. It's just against the malicious one, and to protect you too from the bad ones,
Set up
from the ones that seem scary, you know, because they hurt people and you people too as well, or you ghosts as well.
with a friend. I mean, that's true, but like, I guess it's like, are we taking it at face value? It's also like the furniture flipping in the attic was really scary. I feel like if they were faking it, maybe I was expecting for something to happen after he like threw the phone down. You know what I mean? For there to be like noises or something spooky to occur or whatever. I feel like it maybe would have been more over the top if it had been faked with a friend, but I don't know. That one is weird on initial watch. So yes, it could be easily faked. I think a lot of these could be. It's kind of like what's the vibe you get from it, and this one sounds creepy. Who is this diva? We are watching Slapped Ham. These scary videos will ruin your day. This is a compilation of scary videos and
Okay, part 2.
TikToks.
Let's go.
Slap that ham.
Okay.
This video was uploaded to YouTube way back in November of 2007 by user Navagon. It shows a man jamming on his guitar while his friend sings a song. As the camera pans between the duo, pay attention to the window just behind them.
Oh, and it's so tall. I don't know if we've seen
Wait,
this
did it
before
just
through
come in?
Bizarre
Just behind them.
Yeah, it just shows up.
Oh,
That looks
and
like a
it's
titan.
So tall. I don't know if we've seen this before through Bizarre Bub. I don't know if Slapped Ham has talked about this before, but we have seen this video before, and I remember the first
I don't remember this one. I mean, I don't think I've seen this one. I don't even remember, yeah.
time that I saw it. When I noticed this figure, it gobsmacked me because it's so tall. Like, it's not just like a person. The camera pans over, it pans back. Behind this guy now, there's a guy as tall as the door frame, taller. His head's like cut off.
However, the creepy thing is, if you rewatch
Oh,
the
it's
beginning of
gone.
the footage, you'll notice that there's nothing there.
And at the end, there isn't either.
The uploader, who's only ever posted this one video to their account, claims that the mysterious figure is actually a ghost. But what do you think? Is the figure really something paranormal? Watch the clip again.
See, I think it could just be a random entity that just heard the music, came to see what's up, saw just 3 guys chilling, and then, you know, minded his own business, left away.
And let me know your thoughts on this vintage ghost sighting in the comments down below.
I mean, maybe the camera does pan over like really far and then pans back to him. So maybe somebody like is there. Maybe this is like a hoax of some kind.
It could be a poster
is the only
too.
video this person has ever posted. But also I think it's a completely normal thing to pan a camera over to somebody playing the guitar when you're recording somebody playing the guitar, you know what I mean? So it's really up in the air on this one. I don't know what this is. It looks like it has like the shoulders here, the neck.
You wanna know my craziest theory? What if it's just a random cardboard cutout of some random celebrity, and by the wind it just got smacked against the window at the perfect angle, and then by the wind it got swooped away again?
The face, it all looks like one tone too, so it's like shirtless. I don't know, it's kind of giving Flesh Pedestrian vibes a little bit to me, but I'm curious what you guys think.
Despite numerous sightings and anecdotal evidence reported over the years, concrete scientific proof of Bigfoot's existence remains elusive. This cryptid is often described as a large, hairy, ape-like being capable of moving silently
No, I gotta say, I like the narrator's voice too.
and quickly despite its size, often
And the
disappearing
accent.
without a trace. The lack of clear, definitive photographic evidence and physical remains continues to fuel skepticism and debate among scientists and cryptozoologists, making Bigfoot a persistent mystery and a symbol of the unexplored wilderness areas of the world. In January 2014, this footage was uploaded to the Paranormal Portal YouTube channel that claims to show Bigfoot in Craven, Saskatchewan. Take a look.
Love the Bigfoot fans in chat. Oh,
That's one of those
maybe.
old ones.
Perhaps.
This remarkable video, dubbed the Craven Bigfoot footage, might be some of the clearest evidence of Bigfoot's existence to date.
I don't know. Could we just one of those old timey? Because why is it so like blurry, especially in
Supposedly,
2025?
a family was out for a drive in Craven when they were shocked to see a hairy, brown, bipedal creature walking near the roadside. They quickly grabbed their camera and filmed the creature as it disappeared into the brush.
And we're positive, like, I'm
This
sorry, I'm sorry if this is a little stupid. Like, to me, I would see this, and I guess I don't know geographically if this makes any sense. It probably doesn't if people are saying it's a Bigfoot sighting. Could it not be a gorilla? or even like a bear or something like that?
A
That's
big
like
ass ape.
I guess they wouldn't be bipedal. That's what I thought it looked like originally. I don't know. Like, the way that it walks, it's a bipedal, like, larger creature. That's immediately what I think. I'm not... Oh, it could be a bear. You're right. I literally said, because it would be bipedal. But yes, bears will go on their hind legs all the time. I don't know why I thought that. Not many gorillas loose in Canada.
That's in
not wrong.
Canada.
Okay, that does make sense. I don't know. I think a bear makes more sense. In Canada, a bear makes more sense than a gorilla.
It just
I don't know why
doesn't
that
look
was my
like a
initial
Bigfoot.
reaction.
Interestingly, the video sparked confessions from several viewers who also claimed to have seen a similar creature in the area. One said that his father had seen the same thing while heading in the opposite direction on the same road.
Okay.
at the same
This is my hear me out moment. Because just look at this. You know, big hands. It's like yaoi hands and everything. And perfect. You know what? Let's keep playing.
Another shared they had seen a large creature in a nearby valley that was too big to be a coyote or even a bear. So it seems that Bigfoot sightings might be a common occurrence in Craven and the surrounding area. So I'll pose this question to you, the viewers. Do you believe you've ever seen Bigfoot in real life? If you have, I'd love to hear your stories
I did
in the
not.
comments down below.
Look, again, not a Bigfoot denier. You guys know I'm a big fan of Mothman, big fan of most cryptids. I don't know about this one. Thank you for those validating me and saying it is a gorilla-like stance. I think that the likelihood that this is a different kind of animal, though, is obviously so much higher than it being a cryptid that nobody has ever caught clear enough footage of. Like, it's never been seen well enough to ever be documented fully. And look, I believe in aliens wholeheartedly. We don't have pictures of them.
Hell yeah.
Who am I to say? I am just a girl. But I do feel like I'm always so skeptical with Bigfoot videos because I think you see anything large and a little blurry. Bigfoot is the reigning hide and seek champion. Exactly that.
Now the thing is, if it's filmed like in the recent years, why is it so blurry, you know?
this every single time that I watch Slap Tam. I forget to move my camera down for people's credit. Dang it. And then this one was the Paranormal Portal. And he did say them all out loud. I always forget to do that.
Henry.
What is this? Contact.
Henry.
In a touching video shared on Reddit by user Natty Calderon, a seemingly ordinary moment captures what some might call a paranormal encounter.
Okay.
Just days after the heartbreaking decision to euthanize their beloved senior cat Henry Higgins, Natty and their family experienced something quite extraordinary. They placed one of Henry's favourite toys next to a light-up cat ball on the cat tree. The ball had not activated in months despite being designed to light up upon touch. Now watch the footage and see what happens.
No.
Man, I was...
Like, it takes a lot of energy to light that thing up.
Oh.
There it goes.
That's so sad.
As the family reminisces about Henry, the toy unexpectedly illuminates without any apparent trigger. It happens at the exact time they're discussing their late pet. The OP speculates on the cause, pondering whether it's a mere coincidence or something more spiritual, sharing the experience as a poignant reminder of their cherished cat, Henry.
That was so sweet.
The video serves not only as a glimpse into the mysterious, but also as a touching tribute to a lost furry friend.
Henry! That's so sweet. Pet videos get me every freaking time, dude. I know they get a lot of you guys too. Yeah, Slap Tam
Not
or like
me.
Sob Tam. Man, I just went through a whole range of emotions. I think that our pets are always around. Literally yesterday was so funny because my friend Grace watches the dogs all the time for me when I go out of town. She spends more time with my pets than anyone but me, really. She was really, really close to Riley as well. We were talking about him yesterday, and I talk about him all the time, to be fair. I bring up Riley all the time, but yesterday it was so funny because we both called Hades Riley in like very close succession, and she hadn't heard me do it, and I was like, that's so funny, I wonder if he's here. And as I said that, my bedroom light started flickering.
Oh, that's okay.
And I went in there and the dimmer had been turned down for some reason, like on its own. You guys know that one lady on TikTok who will ask the dowsing rod stuff? I think she asked once, do our pets always stay with us or something like that? And the dowsing rod said yes.
No.
I just think our pets are always with us. I think
That's
our
so
pets are always
sad.
with us. I think they can come back to us.
There's no shortage of creepy trail cam footage on the internet these days. From mysterious creatures to ghostly figures and everything in between, these devices provide us with a glimpse into what actually goes on in the wilderness when we're
The
not
cheetahs
looking.
are so cool though.
In this clip, posted to our Slaptam subreddit, we see something potentially terrifying. Take a look.
A possum?
Wait, what is that in the bushes? Hold on. Right here.
Not a possum.
Wait, that's not a
Wait,
possum?
I'm covering it. Oh, I'm covering
Oh, I'm sorry.
it.
It's like it moves so oddly. It's like almost insane, but not really. You know what I
Are those
mean?
eyes of
The
something?
footage, captured by a camera from the fence behind the poster's house in southwest Virginia, shows a cute little possum scurrying about. However, there appears to be something else lurking in the darkness. What
Like,
looks
see
to be
how
a set of glowing
different.
eyes of something very large can be seen on the right-hand side.
Like, okay, this eye specifically, it just keeps keep making distance between these two.
Side of the screen.
You see what I mean? Maybe it's
One
a camera,
viewer
but
who analysed the footage believes this might not be the case at all, suggesting it could just be light reflecting off dew droplets on a nearby spider's web.
That's fair.
Unfortunately, without further evidence, we can't confirm either theory, so we'll throw this over to you, the viewers. What do you think this footage is actually showing?
Once
if it's
again,
light
would you
reflecting, why is it
not-
moving?
Would it not be more likely that that's like a bear? It looks like light flares. I would assume it is an animal, like the way that it moves. The eyes, I don't know. I know it looks very large. I feel like it could be a bear just as easily as anything, you know?
This bizarre
It's so
footage was captured
huge.
by a woman who goes by the TikTok username Lux Mundi during a thunderstorm in Florida. It seems she began hearing some strange noises and quickly grabbed the camera. to
I
share
love
her
thunderstorms.
experience.
Okay, I don't know if my phone will pick this up or not, but I've been outside for like 15 minutes,
At first, the thunderclaps sound relatively normal.
and the thunder
Okay,
sounds
pause. Doesn't this like set of branches look like a little person with horn? And this looks like Groot.
bizarre.
But then a weird, almost metallic sound can be heard.
Wait, what's that? It's like laser. Pew pew.
It
Yeah.
sounds like
Those sci-fi like.
What is that?
it sounds like a ray gun sound effect from a bad science fiction
See?
film.
What is that?
Mundi goes on to say she's a 7th generation Floridian and has never heard thunder like this ever before.
I'm a 7th generation Floridian.
You know what I think it is? It's more likely that thunderstorm was caused by some alien spaceship flying by nearby, but way close to our atmosphere.
And I have never heard
Wait, that's more.
thunder like that.
As usual, viewers of the footage were quick to offer their opinions on what might be making the noise, with the most popular suggestion being that the sound was produced by the thunder shaking the steel cable supports on nearby power lines.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Interestingly, one
Okay.
commenter went on to note that this is actually how the blaster sounds in Star Wars were produced, by tapping the supports with a metallic object.
Wait, that's more noise too.
So it
It's like something
seems that
shifting.
This isn't a signal of the end of days after all.
It sounds crazy. That sounds crazy. If I heard that, I would just assume the aliens were there.
Right?
You know what? When this video started, I never could have imagined the direction that it was going in. I think that the theory makes a lot of sense because that is a crazy sound, but still like even crazier that this woman is saying like, hey, I've lived in Florida my whole life. Like I'm a 7th generation Floridian. And she's saying I've never heard that because obviously in Florida it rains every 10 seconds.
And the thing is, right, people saying like it sounds metallic, rotting or something, or like telephone poles or something. This is the first time she's hearing it, even though she stayed in that neighborhood in Florida all her life.
From Georgia and we get like, I think we usually get every 20 seconds where I live. Yeah, I guess that theory makes sense, but it does sound just like crazy. Like Helen says, literally sounds otherworldly.
Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't
I
already.
did enjoy.
A special thank you to my subscribers who are members of the channel. If you want to join the channel memberships and get extra members exclusive perks like members only videos, polls help me decide on future video topics, and so
let's
much
look
more,
at the
you can click
comments.
that little join button somewhere around the screen. We would love to have you. An extra special thank you to my VIP love.
Okay. I screenshot and expanded the video with the 2 eyes in the woods, also adjusted some color and whatnot, and it looks like 2 flashlights. You can almost make out human shapes. See what I was saying? Like those were not eyes. The moment was so awkward, I assumed it was fake. Wait, that's so much scarier, right? Who is looking at that? Maybe it was just like hikers who passed by and saw something. Saw a possum, yeah, and wanted to stay. What is this? 2 videos in 2 days? Who is she? Aw. Okay. With the Bigfoot video, the only problem with it being a bear is that yes, they can walk on 2 feet, but not for very long. I don't think it was a bear though. I don't know. I just don't think it was real. Okay, I don't know if it's the hair or the makeup, but wow, you glow. I was like, is this Loey? Aw, that's kind of a sweet comment. At 4:30, the Find Peggy. As soon as I saw that, I thought of Peggy, the doll from Zach Begins Haunted Museum. I'm gonna do something that's gonna scare us further. Okay, so This is her. Interesting. I enough looking at this. I don't need bad juju in my lifetime. I'm knocking on wood. It looks like the windows at 1907. It looks like a window blind opening and closing, but it looks like it's moving impossibly fast, which is just which is the freaky part. Mm, okay, okay, okay. Anyways, this was fun. This was scary. Background music will be Nobody by Zach Mercy X CVRN or Craving. I don't know. Finally, we can forget all about everything scary we saw today and move on with our lives and act like today never happened. But also, the friend I mentioned, she also has a YouTube channel if you want to support her because she does cooking videos and shit like that. Okay, this is a channel. Amber is the girl. She is one of my closest friends, and I went with her at the motel. I will probably tell her to do a scary story too. It will be fun watching her be scared. But she hasn't posted in 3 fucking months. I am so very disappointed, and I need to go talk to her because that's fake bitch shit. Anyways. Okay, I can finally go back to taking my headset off and actually hearing how I sound like instead of assuming from my headset. But this is all I have for you. Bye bye, good night, pieces, and then tomorrow let's look at the 10th member of Twice because it's gonna be Calix. He's so fucking adorable. Oh my god, I love him. I'm fangirling, fanboying, everything over him. Anyways, bye for now.